All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. This is the first Tuesday of the month of April 2025. We are inserting a little bit of Tai Chi back into our classes, both on the cardio class as well as the yoga here and there. I'm going to blend it in. It's really good for centering, just getting ready for the workout, starting to take away any distractions you have that are around you in your space, and to work on some balance and control and your awareness and your proprioception. And I want to talk about proprioception a little bit later during class and give you an assignment. So let's just start with our feet just a little bit wider than hips distance apart. In Tai Chi, it's known as the wide Wu Chi, just a comfortable distance. And then slightly tuck your tailbone under so you feel your core engage. Pull your shoulder blades back, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and then begin to shift your body weight to the right side and then to the left. So it's important here that our knees track directly the direction of your feet. So you do want to have your toes turned out a little bit, but not so much that your knees are coming in here. So just a relaxed turn out of the toes and a little bend of the knees. And then with our arms, let's just come into push hands. So we're going to sweep the arms down to the left and then across to the right. Down to the left and across to the right. And you can actually touch your wrists together and create a little point of contact and actually some pressure so you feel some work in the muscles. Or you can keep a distance between your wrists and have just kind of a soft space there. We'll inhale when we come to the left and then exhale to the right. Let's do two more. And one more, and as we bring it across to the right, we'll let the hands separate a little bit, and then we'll shift our body weight back into the left foot, picking up the right toes. We make a little circular movement with the arms, and we press away. So you're warming up that right ankle through dorsiflexion. And inhale, we pull back. Exhale, push forward. Let's do one more, and then we'll blend it all together. So lower down to the left. Push hands to the right. Draw back, pulling up the right toes, and press away. Lower down to the left. Press across to the right. Draw back. Just going at your own pace. Let's do two more rounds. This is part of grasp the peacock's tail form. One more. And then just let your hands trace to the center and lower down. Good. Let's come back into just the legs, shifting. And maybe you decide you want to adjust your stance a little bit wider so that there's a little bit more abduction and adduction of the hips. And then we'll sweep down to the right side and push hands to the left. And you can look from side to side. Don't always have to keep your eye gaze straight forward onto the computer. So take your eye gaze away and make your head movements a part of this form. Inhaling to the right, exhaling to the left. Two more. As we come across to the left, we'll let the hands separate. And as we draw back, pull the left toes up and then push away. Pull and push. Now you can actually pick up your feet each time. So you can pick the foot up off the floor and set it back down rather than just shifting body weight. So maybe experiment with that a little bit. Inhale as we draw back. Exhale to press. We'll do one more. And then combine it all together. Down to the right. Push hands to the left. Draw back, pulling up the left toes. Press away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more full rounds of the form. This is our last one. And just let the hands trace to the front and lower down. Let's take a breath. Expand up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Pull upward and to the side. And just open up this entire space along the side body through the lat. You can also let go of that and just support yourself here. And then we'll rise back up, take hold of the right wrist with the left hand, pull up and to the side. Try to keep adequate space here in this side of your rib cage. So we're lengthening both sides. We're just lengthening the right side more. And then we'll inhale back center and exhaling down. Okay, we are going to start to elevate the heart rate. Make sure your space is clear. We have been increasing our beats per minute every week. Now we are at 125 beats per minute for our cardio. But again, go at your own pace. If you need to slow it down or even speed it up a little bit, that's fine. Take your feet about mid-distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. Little squats down and up. Sit, rise, sit, rise. Now when you come up, squeeze the glutes. That's going to help relax your hip flexors and lengthen them out. Squeeze your shoulder blades, opening up the chest. 4 more. 3, 2. Now let's slow it down. We go down and up. Squeeze. We can play with tempos a little bit to get different effects in our workout. This also helps to work the brain and the body and the agility. So let's do 1 slow squat and 2 quick ones. Here we go, quick. 1 slow, down, down, up, 2 quick. 1 slow, 2 quick ones. 1 slow, 2 quick ones. Let's do 2 more slow and speed it up. Last one slow, 2 quick quick ones. March in place. Right foot. So just nice march up at our 125 beats a minute or thereabouts. Now take your right foot, march forward and back. So it's forward, back, forward, back. Now notice where my head is in space. I'm not using much of my lower body to change my center of gravity right now. So what we're going to do is bend the front knee a little bit more as you step forward. So now my head's coming down and up, but it's not because I'm bending down and forward with my waist. I'm bending this knee. Good. Now, if there's anything different you want to do with arms, throw them in there today. I'm just doing nice and functional arms. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get ready to go back to the squat pattern. 1 slow squat. 2 quick ones. 1 slow. 2 quick. Make the slow one a little deeper. And the 2 quick ones, powerful. 1 more time, slow. 2 quick ones. Left foot, march in place. Left, left, left. Nice job. Find good posture, stand tall. Now your left foot marches forward and back. So it's forward, back. The stepping doesn't change. You're still just marching. It's just the direction of your left leg. Now add more knee bend as you come down, down. So you're giving yourself a quick change of direction, working on agility. I want you to feel like you're pushing yourself back that way. Push. Push off the foot. Excellent. Keep it coming. Let's get 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Anything different with your arms? That's great. 4 more. Then we go back into the squat pattern. 2 more. Slow squat. 2 quick ones. Down, up, down, slow. 2 quick ones. Keep this going. Check in on your rating of perceived exertion. Is that heart rate coming up a little bit? 1 more slow. 2 quick ones. Right foot march in place. Right, right. Okay, now our right foot is going to march to the side and in. Looks like this. Right, right. It's still just marching in place. You're just adding a step out to the side with that right leg. Now see where my head is in space. It's staying pretty even. Now I want you to bend the knee more. Go down, up, down, up. You're taking your center of gravity and lowering and lifting it. This requires more muscle activation, more intensity. 8, 7, 6. I feel my breathing picking up. 4 more. Last 2. Back to the squat combination. Slow. 2 quick ones. 1 slow. 2 quick ones. Are you still remembering to squeeze your glutes at the top and also squeeze your shoulder blades. One more time, slow. 2 quick ones. Left foot march in place. Your left, your left. Good job, everybody. Check in. How's this intensity feeling for you? Left foot marches out and in. So it's left, 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 left. Keeping my body center of gravity even for the first few. Let's dial it up. So bend the knees more. Down, up, down, up. Nice job. Very nice, everybody. We have 8 more of these right here. 8, 7. Then we have 1 more set of the squat pattern. 4, 3, 2. Slow squat. Down. 2 quick ones. Slow. 2 quick. 2 more times. Slow it down. Speed it up. 1 more time. Slow. And quick. Now march right. Right foot march. Good job. I'm going to back up a little bit. See if you have some space in front of you. Walk up 3 steps and a tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Back 2, 3, tap. Good. Now the front leg, that left leg, pick up the knee. So 1, 2, 3, knee. Back and tap. 1, 2, 3, knee. So each time we lift the left knee, when that left knee comes up, I want you to do a little basketball jump shot. And tap. Jump shot. So there's some different things we can add here. We can lift the right heel off the floor and raise up on the toe. You can add a tiny little hop. Hop. I think I hopped, but my foot didn't come off the floor. My knee replacement said, "You're going to do what?" Jump shot, basketball. Good. 2 more. Back to your right foot, march in place. Right, right. Pump those arms a little bit. 8 more marches. 7, 6, 4, 3, step touch right, left. Step, tap, step, tap. Good. Left hand behind your back or at your hip for speed skater. Swing it out, bring it in front. Now the bigger step you make here, the more we're going to activate inner and outer thighs. If you want, you can cross the toe back a little more. You can add a little hop side to side. Want to make this your own. Good. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, just the step touch, no arms. Good. So we're doing 1 step touch each side. We're going to change that up. 2 step taps to the right. 1, 2 to the left. So it's step together, step, tap. Step together, step, tap. Good. We're going to be doing this later on with our bands around the thighs. How does that sound for you? Maybe, or maybe not, because we know we can do it this way. So let's do 3 more. 2, left foot march, left, left. Okay, I'm going to back up again because we're going to come forward. 3 walks and a tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Back, 2, 3, tap. Good. Now, if you get confused on the pattern, just keep marching and tapping. Do your own thing. Make it happen for you. 3 walks and a knee lift right. 1, 2, 3, tap in place. 1, 2, 3, knee, tap. So this is our basketball jump shot. We're going to toss the basketball into the hoop. Knee comes up, we shoot. Knee comes up, we shoot. Now maybe lift your left heel off the floor, up, or a little jump, a little hop. 8 more, jump shot. 7. Good work. 5 more. 3 more. Last 2. Back to your left foot march in place. Left, left. Good. Pump those arms a little bit. Pick up the knees. 8, 7, 6. Step touch left and right. Step touch. Right hand at your hip or behind your back. Speed skater. Good job. Cover some ground. Now you can also add a little ham curl to your speed skater. Firing the backs of the legs. Nice job. High intensity, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. No arms, just the step tap. Step tap. Good. How your hips feeling? Heart rate's up, you're breathing. Good job. 2 steps to the left side, 2 to the right. Any arms you want to do, you can reach up and around, up and down, or just functional, swinging those arms in place. Nice job. We have a water break coming up in 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Woo. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and just walk it out. Find your water bottle. If you want to check your heart rate, I'm at 125 on my Fitbit. Good work, good work. Okay, just keep walking it out a little as I give you the next set of instructions. You're going to need 2 sizes of bands, 1 extra light for your arms, 1 medium for your legs. Okay, so let's get the medium first. Actually, I have a heavy. So I'm going to take my heavy and I'm going to step into it. Make sure that you have your balance. And I'm going to bring that band up above my knees on the thighs. Then I'm going to take the extra light. Good job. Okay, just place it around your wrists. And we'll take a step, 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 and switch. Step, step, and switch. Now we can keep the arms nice and low and open them out to work the shoulders. We can bring them up a little bit higher and work the shoulders here, out, 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 out. Now you have the option to do this without the band for the upper body or for the lower body or both. Now when we're working strength, we usually don't go super fast, right? Because we want to control. We can make our steps bigger, our arm movements bigger. Good. I'm starting to feel this, both hips and shoulders, triceps a little bit. One more each side. And relax. Okay, I want you to come up to the wall. You're going to take your hands on the wall. See if I can give you a good view here. So I have my hands directly out. Step back into a plank. Take your right hand out wider. Then your right leg's going to lift to the back. Left hand wider. Left leg back. Here we go. We go right, right, left, left. So you decide how far back you are from the wall. This is going to give you a plank position. Good. Now, if we move opposites, we can move both the arm and the leg at the same time. So as your right hand goes out, lift your left leg up. Then as your left hand goes out, your right leg lifts up. This is almost like the bird dog. You could do this on the floor if you really wanted to work hard. You could go down into a plank. You guys, we have 15 seconds on these. You can do them without the bands. 10 seconds. One more each side. And take a break. Nice job. Okay, so I want you to take the bands like this, and we're going to do a rotator cuff action. Out and in. So your elbows stay in close. We're going to come down into a squat and then tap the right leg. Squat, tap the left. If you want to work more balance, that leg lifts off the floor. Good job. Rotator cuff, outer thigh. At your own pace. This is a good one to do without the lower band. If you're struggling with balance, no worries. 4 more each side or 8 more total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those arms. Reach the band up, put it behind your back and try to grab it with the other hand so you have a nice back scratch stretch. Stand on your right foot. Try to lift up your left knee and pull against the band. Balance. You can tap your big toe to the floor, pulling against the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caught myself just in time. Okay, left hand. Bring it back behind. Try to grab it. Stretch. Stand on your left foot. Now you don't have to lift your right knee up. You can just weight bear. Or pick your foot up off the floor and pull against the band. Good job, good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Okay, let's set the bands down. So slide the one off the legs. I would like you to find medium weights. We're going to do a wall sit. So I'm going to grab my 5s. And we're coming into a wall sit, or you know how to do your chair sit. We've covered that a few times. So our goal is to come about to where the knees are bent 90 degrees, but we don't have to go all that distance if we don't want. The right arm is going to go forward, either a straight arm or a bent elbow. The left arm is going to go out to the side, either a straight arm or with a bent elbow. So it's a front raise or a bicep curl, and a lateral raise or an upright row. Now for mind body, I want you to do these at the same time. The right one to the front, the left one to the side. Now remember, you can do your bicep curl and your upright row. You decide what's best for your shoulders or your other joints that might need some special attention. So you know what this means, don't you? We have to do 2 sets because we have to do the other side, right? Hang in there with me about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up, take a break. Good job. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. Shake out the legs. Now, if you want to put your weights down, you can do this without weights, but it's a nice mind-body movement to move the arms doing 2 different things. Let's settle down into our wall sit or your stationary squat. Dig your heels down into the floor. The left arm is the forward arm. The right arm is the side arm. They can be biceps and upright row. So pick the ones that work best for you and for the weight you have, and let's put them together at the same time. Good job. Now we're feeling this in our quads. They're working isometrically. Good for our blood pressure. We're probably feeling it somewhat in the glutes as well. Good. We have 15 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on up. Woo. Set those weights down. Shake everything out. Okay, this is a good transition for a drink of water and for bringing your mat out to the floor. And I also want you to bring your bands so you can choose which one you want to do for the next set. All right. So once we come down, let's see, I need my knee padding too. We're going to be on hands and knees. And I want to show you the movement we're going to do before we add bands, because then you can decide if that's going to be okay for you. So we did this similarly. We did this on the wall. So you're going to take the right arm out. And then the left leg to the side, and then right arm out, left leg to the side. And we're staying in spinal balance. Hey, Treacle. Now you can do them one at a time or do them together, right arm and the left leg. Good, let's do 2 more. And take a break. Okay, now we're going to take the left arm to the side and then the right leg out, abduction. Left arm to the side, right arm out. You can do them one at a time, or we can do them all simultaneously, out and in. So, guess what? We'll be using the extra light band for the arms and maybe a medium for the legs. So if you want to go ahead and get them ready, your light one's going to go underneath your hands so that you can move them out here from the floor. And then I'm going to do my heavy. So we need a little bit of setup time. I am above my knees. All right. So what I want you to do is just get in position with all fours and take your left leg back. And then as your right arm reaches to the side, your left leg is going to open and close. Right hand, left leg. Good. So it's okay not to do the bands. We're still getting a lot of core control, and we're getting hip and shoulder action. Let's get 7 more for 15. 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Good. Give yourself a break, maybe a child's pose or a cat stretch. Okay, this is our modified bird dog with band work. Take your right leg straight back. As your left arm moves, your right leg opens and close. Nice neutral head position. 3, 4. Our goal is 15. Scoop those abs in. This gives you credit for a plank too. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Child's pose, maybe cat stretch. All right, excellent. Let's release the band from the hands and then come down onto your back and have your weights close. I still have my 5s there with me. So we're going to combine weights with the arms and bands with the legs. So I want these bands to be pretty tight so you can get that effectiveness of this exercise. Okay, so arms are straight up, palms facing in. Lift your hips up into bridge. Really tighten your glutes. I'm going to bend the elbows to bring the weights down and close up to touch. So this is the A press. If it's too easy, then open your arms wider and do a chest fly. Now lift your hips up a little bit higher, really squeeze your butt, and push out against the band when your arms come down. So it's open, close, open. This is a great way to get a lot of recruitment in the glutes. Your gluteus maximus has to keep your hips up in a bridge, while the glute med, your medial glutes, is opening the knees out to the side. 8, 7. It's almost like a clamshell as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down from that bridge. Take your right leg, extend it long. We're going to open the right leg out against the workload and back in. Now bring your weights together for a skull crusher. Out and up. So your elbows face up toward the ceiling. We're bending the elbows to work the triceps. And we're getting those outer thighs, medial glutes. Exhale as you press up. 7 more. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, left foot is off the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax for a moment. Let your elbows come down. If you need to bring your knees toward the chest or maybe make some little rocks side to side for your low back, just give yourself a little break. All right, so let's come back and extend the left leg long. Bring the weights up. We'll be opening the left leg out to the side as we do our skull crusher. So what we don't want to do is to bring our elbows down towards us, kind of working the muscle group in a different way. So we want to stabilize the shoulder by keeping the upper arm firm and still in place as we activate the tricep. 7. Right leg can be off the floor. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And then relax everything. Set those weights down. Maybe hug your knees up to your chest. We're going to keep the bands around the legs one more time for a marching bridge. Now, if you want to add anything with your weights, I'm going to leave that up to you for your arm work. We'll set our feet back down on the floor. Lift up into bridge. So make sure your band isn't loose. I want to have some tension on it. And we're going to march by lifting the right knee up and the left knee up. 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 Good job. Your pace. Transferring weight from one foot to the other. 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down from that bridge. Hug your knees back in. Okay, same action, but your feet are on the floor. Your head gently supports, or hands support the back of the head. Come up into a crunch. Pull the right knee in, the left. So we're going to start to rotate toward the knee, cross, cross. Great exercise without the band as well. "30 seconds to go. "15 seconds, everybody. Pull it in and twist. "5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax down. Great job. Okay, bring your feet and your knees together. And we're going to drop both knees over toward your left side, but I want your shoulders to stay on the mat. So we're not laying on our side. So this is a twist with a clamshell. So keep your feet together, open your knees, and close. You could certainly add some upper body work here. So you got those weights close by. You want to add something in. Get creative. Good. 6 to go. Feet stay together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open it just a little bit so you have some resistance on the band. Bring your hands behind your head. We'll do 10 crunches. Up. 2. Press against the band. 3, 4. This is for our obliques. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what I like about this is you're pushing both knees open since this one's not on the ground like it usually is for our clamshell. So let's bring our legs up. Drop your knees over toward the right. Keep your feet together and open up the clamshell. So the left leg is working more than the right, but I still want you to push down with your right leg. Down. So you're bracing with that right hip as well as your left. Exhale. 6 more. 5. It's our clamshell with a twist. 4, 3, 2. Now open up a little bit so you have the hips working. Bring your hands back. 10 crunches straight up. 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job. Keep opening those knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Roll back, reach up, and slide the band right off of the legs. And we can use this heavy band to help us with our hamstring stretch. So you can loop it around your foot. Give it a nice pull. Maybe flex and point the foot or make some ankle circles. Left leg can extend out nice and long. Okay, let's get the IT band in. So if your right leg is up, hold on to your strap with your left hand and bring your leg slightly over the midline. And turn your ankle in. Take a couple deep breaths. And then bring that leg back up to the center. Bend the knee, release the strap, and switch it to the other leg. Extend it up. Oh, that feels so great to stretch. Bottom leg can extend long. Maybe point and flex or some ankle circles. I hope you got a little bit sweaty today. I certainly did. Okay, let's get the IT band. Holding the band in your right hand, slightly bring it across a little bit. Turn the ankle in. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, release that down. Let's come up to a seated position. Excellent. And our Z-sit or pigeon. Okay, Chris S., if you're not supposed to do pigeon today, I want you to do modified. Okay, girl? Deal? All right. So let's bring it down and stretch that front hip. Or we can slide this leg back behind us for a nice hip flexor release full pigeon. And let's just relax into this stretch here. This is your nice icing on the cake for class, your reward for a job well done. Just to lengthen those muscles back out again. Work on flexibility and mobility of our joints in a safe range of motion. And 10 seconds to hold. Great job. Press yourself up. Slide that leg around. Let's get the other side. You can also come up on a blanket here, which I like for two reasons. It helps to pad my incisions are still pretty sore when I put all of my body weight on my hips. So it's nice for that, as well as just elevate the hips a little bit. And let's maybe close your eyes on this stretch just to give your body permission to come inside a little deeper, to surrender to the stretch, to notice what you're feeling inside your body, to bring your awareness more to your breathing and less to your outside space. In 10 seconds. All right. Press yourself up slowly. Take your time to come to your feet. And I promised you I was going to give you a little assignment at the beginning of class. So I'm going to send you guys an article that Liz sent to me about proprioception. But before I send it to you, I want to give you an assignment. So I'd like for you, not right now, but for you later on, sometime when it's good for you, I want you to stand in front of a mirror. And then if it feels okay for your balance, I want you to close your eyes so you can't see yourself in the mirror. And then you're going to lift your arms out to the side, and with your body's internal awareness, you're going to try to create an exact T shape with your arms. And then you're going to open your eyes and look in the mirror and see how close you came. Your arms might be up a little higher, they might be lower, or they might be bam, right on. So that's your homework assignment to do sometime in the next few days. We'll talk about it, and I'll send you that article on proprioception. Thank you for that, Liz. Okay, let's take one more stretch. Widen the feet. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your hands down to support. Let's get that left inner thigh. You can come down